So we meet again, McGee. Welcome to my teepee. I rather laid a trap for you, my friends. I stated that quote by Chief Dan George, always endeavor to persevere, along with, I heard they captured my mule. He's pulling a cart up in Kansas. It didn't come from little big man. It came from outlaw Josie Wales. Outlaw Josie Wales. I thought somebody would catch that. Maybe you were just being polite. I'm going to assume that. They have some bearing on this conversation. Everything does. You know, you have like all these clues, and it's up to us to put them together. If you've seen my videos in my fire circle, typically in the late fall, the winter, and the early spring, before this place is open to the general public, you've noticed my fire circle and that cool structure that's around it. And maybe that roof I'm going to shingle with birch bark to keep rain from putting out the fire. You notice my leafy teepee, but you notice something else that just pops out. It's a board with 3 circles, and in those circles are some symbolism. I'm not going to explain the bottom ones, and it's rare that I explain the top one. In fact, it's so rare it doesn't happen. People ask me, what do those mean? Why do you have a rabbit up there with a tear in its eye? Now I'll make up some reason, because I don't always feel the need to explain things, talk to people. I am a social curmudgeon. Figure that one out. I like ironies. Just like the irony of sitting talking about the subject in a teepee. Figure that one out. Why do you have a rabbit there? Well, I'm going to be completely honest here and forthcoming. Couple reasons. One is my friend Simon Otto, who is probably still with us. Maybe sitting next to me in this teepee. Who knows? Who knows? Was in the rabbit clan. It was interesting, and I am not making this up. I'm not buffaloing you. I'm not selling you a bill of goods. Is that I would see a rabbit hopping through the fire circle, and that day Simon would come. I always knew when Simon was coming to visit me or give me something, talk to me, explain stuff, because I'd see a rabbit hopping through my fire circle. That's one reason. Maybe the tear is there because Simon is no longer with us. Maybe not. There are some things that I'm going to keep kind of close to my vest, as they say. Another reason is, I don't use this terminology because I don't talk to people, and if you don't talk to people about this stuff, you don't need to have terminology. But let's say I'm going to ask Sean or David or Amelia or Jezebel. That's a cool name that's not used too much anymore because it has connotations, but it's a cool name nonetheless. What is your spirit animal? Typically, an answer would be, my spirit animal is a wolf. It's a cougar. It's a mountain lion. It's an owl. It's a hawk. It's an eagle. It's a bear. It's a deer. It's a weasel. Weasels have good attributes. Follow-up question, why? Because they're powerful, because they have big claws, because they're tough, because they're strong, because they're durable. I would challenge them and say, well, I identify with a rabbit, because rabbits are the most powerful spirit in the animal kingdom. And they would probably laugh. A bunny rabbit. They were maybe thinking about that lop-eared rabbit they saw lately at the rabbit show, or the Goliath, or that cute little bunny that they have in their house, or their pet rabbit. I would counter that with, I'm talking cottontails here. In all those cases, in all those spirit animals that you proclaimed you identify with, have you ever seen a tame one? Have you ever seen one that was raised from a baby whatever that acts like a pet, that can live in your house? Foxes tame down easy. Yeah? I even saw a hyena on YouTube, a pet hyena of all things. All those creatures can be tamed by people. But you're never going to see a tamed cottontail. If you had any experience with cottontails, which I have, I've rehabbed, raised babies, and then released them into the wild. Raccoons, all sorts of creatures. You risk them being imprinted on the human and being too tame. But if you've ever tried to raise a cottontail, you found this nest in this field, the lawnmower, it killed the mother, or the mother was killed by something, because rabbits are killed easily by a lot of things. You've taken those baby cottontails and tried to raise them, you'll know as soon as they have fur, as soon as they are mobile, they're mobile right away. You know, you don't have to mother them. As soon as they have fur and they can move around, you need to release them. If you don't, those rabbits are going to pound themselves into that enclosure until they're dead. I've even rehabbed a skunk. And again, in that case, that baby skunk turned out to really like me. Loved captivity. But those cottontails, man, it's a whole different animal. The spirit of the cottontail is to be free, to take their chances. They can be killed by everything out there, but they would rather take their chances being wild rabbits than live in a cage in relative safety. And that is why cottontail rabbits, probably jackrabbits, probably marsh hares, probably Arctic rabbits, are the most powerful animal in the animal world because of their spirit and their durability. Rabbits can live almost anywhere. You're going to try to eliminate rabbits from your garden, more rabbits are going to come in. You're going to have to completely fence it off because you are not going to eliminate rabbits. I've said enough. Now I'm just going to sit by the fire and think about stuff, about rabbits. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.